Hey, what's up everybody? This is Sierra back with you for another episode, and I am here in the cow dome. Now, we were here last episode, we built this whole thing, and since then I've been doing a lot of off-camera breeding, kind of getting it filled up, as you can see. So we are now swimming in cows, almost literally, because they are up to my neck right now. And I'm very happy about it because this means we can get a lot of leather, we can get a lot of enchantments done, and we're going to be making progress towards the end game. Now that doesn't mean that this series is going to end or anything, that's not going to happen, not anytime soon. But it does mean that we can go for tougher things, you know, actually progressing in things that you're supposed to do, quote unquote supposed to do in this game, like, you know, Ender Dragon, Wither, exploring ocean temples, all those things. Some of those I've done in the past when I played before, and some of them are going to be brand new to me, and we'll kind of just, you know, go over those as we cross those bridges. But for now, we're going to go ahead and breed these cows and just get a little bit of XP here, and then we're going to do some unfortunate slaughtering to try and get some leather. And then this episode is basically going to be a couple of things. One, it's going to be me enchanting some stuff, trying to get some more good gear. I want a good bow. I also want a good sword that we can kind of take out for our adventuring and not feel like we're going to die or have to worry about most things. And then secondly, I also kind of want to just decorate around here a little bit because I was thinking about how plain some of this area is. Like, we've been putting in things, you know, like the cow dome, we've been putting in functional things like the mine shaft, the spider farm, the zombie farm, and everything. But I think we could actually give this whole place like a facelift by adding in a lot of little details. So I was thinking some things that we might want are some more trees, maybe like some custom trees, maybe some more variety to the water and how the water sits, and maybe some waterfalls, little ponds, just some little decorations, and add to some walkways, so things like that. I'm not sure how far we'll get with it. I know I was saying before that I did want to also work on the house. We'll just see how much time we have, but now that we've got these guys all bred, and oh my god, they are loud, we're gonna go ahead and kill a few, unfortunately. I'm sorry, I'm very, very sorry. I hate to do it. You're extremely cute. But yeah, and then we're gonna get some leather. Oh, and by the way, something interesting about cows. I saw a picture, I think it was on Reddit, about the cows that kind of changed my perspective of them. If you look at the cows and you look at their eyes, you see how they're like 4 pixels, 4 squares. If you really look at them, their eyes are possibly actually 2 squares, and you can kind of see that they have just very gray eyebrows right above their eyes. So like, hold still, hold still. This is the eye, this is the eye, and then this is an eyebrow. Now, I don't know if how you guys see the eyes. I always saw it as 4 squares. They're just kind of derpy looking with their big wide eyes, but apparently a lot of people actually see it as 2 squares wide, and they just have looming eyebrows, and they look a little bit more angry and furrowed. Let me know in the comments how you see the cows, because I want to know if I'm crazy or if other people are crazy. I really have always seen them as having 4 squared eyes, but I just thought that was something interesting, and I'd like to hear you guys' opinions on it. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and kill a few of these guys, get some XP, and start enchanting. And real quick, I'm grabbing some sugarcane so we can make some books. This is a little sugarcane farm I set up just behind the church. It's not very big, it's not really even worth talking about, but it is a sugarcane farm, and the way I have it set up is pretty efficient. So if you were to look at this, and maybe I can give you, let me pick all this up first, but I'll give you a good idea of how this is set up exactly. What do I want to throw away? I guess this flint. And doop doop doop, don't want to miss any. Okay, so this is how it's set up. Basically, you start by placing 1 sugarcane, and you kind of think of it in terms of a 2x2 square, and every like, I don't know how to explain it, like at the top and to the right of every way that you're looking, you place water with either carpet or a lily pad over it, and then you just keep repeating that. So like top right, see how this is at the top right of the 2x2 square, this is at the top right of the 2x2 square, and then you just kind of connect them that way. And you can have sugarcane that is basically right next to itself, and also, you know, you don't fall into the water or anything. And you can use lily pads for this if it's easier for you. I'm just using wool because that's what I happen to have. But yeah, this is basically how it works. There's not a real great way to light it up with this. I mean, you could obviously like hang some torches or glowstone, whatever you happen to have above it. I just don't really have anything right now that I ended up putting over here. Like, I do have access to light sources, but for now it's just how it is, and I come over here occasionally. We'll probably make a better sugarcane farm in the future, but this is what we're working with for the moment. So now that we've done that, we are gonna, you know what, I actually have a lot of rotten flesh, so might as well feed the dogs while we're over here. So doggies, it's feeding time. Everybody eat, everybody eat. Eat, eat, eat. It's a buffet. It's a feast. It's a smorgasbord. It's time to eat. Time to eat. Everybody eat. Make it the babies. And now we have lots of puppies running around. I do wish there was just a way to get them all to stand up at once. That would be obviously more convenient. But I don't really care because at a certain point, you know, it is just cute seeing them walk around and paying individual attention to all of them. You're not a cat. What are you doing on that chest? Get off. But yeah, guys, we have a lot of dogs, and I think I mentioned this before, I can't remember, but I do want to make a place for the dogs to live pretty soon. I think we're gonna make a Paw Palace. Don't know exactly where or what it's gonna look like yet, but that's the name I got in my head, Paw Palace. And we'll probably have a place for cats as well, but we're gonna start by making one for dogs. Not in this episode, but future episode. And I think we got them all. There's a couple that are sitting here. Here you go, doggies. Eat, eat, eat. Okay, did everybody eat? Oh, this one didn't. This one's cute. He's just sitting on the brewing area. Okay, did everybody eat? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Don't all bark at once. Did everybody eat? Ooh. Okay, I think everybody's fed. Okay, I guess these ones are coming with me. Come on, children. You guys look like you need some food. I don't want anything to happen to you. Here, you eat. Come here. Don't run away. Come here. You need food. Your tail's down. Okay. Got food? Good. Alright. Is everybody full? Is everybody taken care of? This is actually like really cute. There's like 7 of them right now. I have a whole litter of puppies following me. Oh, you need some food for sure. I think that's all the rotten flesh I had. So yeah. But we're gonna head over to the zombie farm and do some enchanting. And I was thinking about this earlier. Like, what if when we went to take on the Wither, what if we used dogs? I mean, a lot of them something might happen, but wouldn't that be a cool way to do it? Like, have the dogs fighting with me? I don't actually know how much they could reach though, because they can't reach very high. So maybe that's not the smartest way to do it. Like, I know a lot of people use golems and stuff, but I think it would just be interesting. But we'll see. I don't know. Might be kind of cruel. I don't want anything to happen to my dog swarm, my dog army. But if we get enough, I mean, where I'm not going to lose them all, then maybe. We'll just see. This area is like really dark now that I'm looking at it, so I'm just lighting it up a little bit. But I think we're good. I'm just going to place... Can you place it on a path? You can't. I always place torches this way, having it be like diagonal with 3 spaces in between, because that makes sure that everything is either blocklight above blocklight 7, which is how the level that mobs spawn at. So basically I just make it bright enough where, you know, nothing bad can happen. Alright, how are we gonna get you boys down here? Oh gosh, we better just go for it. They should just teleport down here with me, right? Yep. Okay. Well, I guess you guys can hang out here with me while I'm doing stuff. There's no real harm in that. So, you want to come over here? Everybody wants to sit? Oh, maybe you guys can kind of channel some magical energy for me while I'm doing some enchanting. How about that? You guys want to sit over here? Come here. Everybody come over here. Okay, you sit. The other ones need to come over. You sit, you sit. I guess they can just do what they want. Oh, wait, are you here? Wait. Oh. Oh, okay. So, like I was saying earlier, definitely want to enchant a bow and just see how that goes. And I'm hoping we can get something good. So let's just see. Unbreaking 3. I mean, that's a weird one to show me on a bow because it doesn't really tell me if the bow's going to be strong or not. It doesn't tell me whether the bow's going to be offensive. It's just like, yeah, it won't break. It's like, okay, cool, I guess, but let's just try it and see what happens. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay, another bow. Let's enchant another bow. Let me put this in here. And make one more. And fingers crossed that this one is not as bad as the last one, you guys. If I can get something good and maybe combine it with the unbreaking one, that would be ideal. So let's just see what we get. My fingers are crossed. Punch 2. Okay, that's not bad. I mean, I'd prefer like flame or something like that, but let's just see what we get with it. Hopefully it's not just punch 2. That would be very sad. Ooh! Yes! Okay, this is much better. I will take this. This is ideal. So we're gonna go ahead and combine these two and see how that affects things. Can I have... So Unbreaking 3, Infinity, Power 4, Punch 2. Okay, I will totally take that. It's gonna cost 20 levels. Is it cheaper if I name it or more expensive? I don't know how that works anymore. We're just gonna go back to calling it bow. Actually, should we name it just for fun? Okay, so I have no idea why, but number one, when I swapped them around, it actually cost 7 levels instead of 20, so I'm glad I took a second. And then also we're gonna call this thing Phantom Slayer, which is kind of an edgelord name, but at the same time I really want to slay a lot of phantoms, so I think this would be good, because they are always giving me a hard time. I was actually hanging out in the cow dome the other day, like yesterday, and they were flying above me, and it was really creepy because I was still, you know, inside of the cow dome, and they were just like all over me, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is really scary. And then this is the sword that I have for now. I wouldn't mind something with fire aspect instead, but this is what we're working with just for combat. And then I just have very basic tools. I don't know why I have this fishing rod in here right now, but I think what we're gonna do is head upstairs and start work on some decorating and just see how much of that we can do. So yeah, so here we are actually paying some attention to the house. This is the house I made very early on in the series to have a place to live, and honestly I don't really like how most of it turned out. I like the upper part. I think the upper floor is really cool and really interesting, and the shape is nice. What's not nice is how it's supported and how it kind of just looks like it's floating. That part is sort of odd. So I'm trying to think what we could do to make this look a little better. Maybe we should just like fill it out completely because we have all these weird porches. Maybe we should raise up the whole thing a little bit more to make it look more grounded. I'm not exactly sure, but one thing I do know is that we are going to go ahead and clear out the bottom half right now. So somehow I already feel like this is a lot better. I think having the bottom half open actually adds a lot to things. So what we might do is make this like an upstairs apartment. So we have an entranceway that has a staircase that goes up, but the bottom half can just be like outdoors, and we can have like plants and trees, and maybe even like a little waterfall that comes out here. I think that would be super cute. So I'm gonna keep clearing things out. I just need to repair my axe real quick, and then we'll get back to work on this. So I started by clearing everything out, just kind of smoothing out the terrain and removing the last bits of flooring that were still there from when we had a porch there before. I started making a little pond to flow out from underneath the house, so you get to hear rushing water whenever you're inside of it, which is pretty cool. And there's a tiny little waterfall. I did make a staircase that went up to the bedroom, and just very simple, way less complex than the way we had up before. Kind of encased it in planks and then a couple more pillars, and sort of realized after doing this that the shape of it was just really odd from looking at it at a certain angle, like the backside of the stairs. Decided I did not like it at all. Even after I cased it in, it just looked odd having this weird rectangle. I ended up removing a lot of the pillars that were underneath the house because it was just way too cluttered. It looks like a spider's legs, just not a good thing to look at first glance, really hard on the eyes. So I removed those. And then I basically decided that I wanted to make a room that replaced the area where we had the porch before, and just kind of make it look more transitional this way, like make it look more like the house is being held up, but not have it be as bulky. So we still have some of the pillars, we still have some of the detail downstairs, but it's a lot more functional and there is a lot more space as well, and it doesn't look like the house is floating anymore. And then I started decorating on the inside, finishing up the walls and windows. I did put in some orange terracotta or cyan terracotta, I can't remember which one it is, but I did put that in there and worked on a lot of the windows. And then basically I came outside and worked on the framing for the house, adding a lot of definition. I think that's one of the things that helped this the most. Like, the house was lacking so much detail before on the outside, and it just looked really bare and bulky, but incorporating some slabs, fences, trapdoors, things like that to really shape it out helps so much. And then after a while, I also decided that I wanted to add some windows up in the top of the attic, which was really tricky for me. I could not figure out the shape of those for the longest time, but I think they ended up looking really nice, and I love the way this looks all lit up on the inside. I think it looks really cool from the outside, just how you can see the house is like glowing and filled with light. It looks really warm and comfortable. And I added a seating area, some decorations, a few potted plants and everything. And also added a kitchen area, so when you first come in and turn right, there's kind of a sectioned off kitchen area as well, and then you have the option of going upstairs to the bedroom, which I also completely remade. And I think the bedroom looks really nice and inviting. I think it looks really pretty. I added a ton of decoration up here, also worked on the banisters, the things up above, and I'm really happy with how this turned out. I think it's very cozy. And over to the right, I also added some storage, just a little bit of storage, as well as a desk to work at. So you can see I have those storage units there, and just a few chests to throw some random stuff into. But that's basically all there is to it, and with that, the house is basically complete. Again, I think it's like night and day compared to what we had before. This is just so much more cozy, and I think we're going to spend a lot of time in here. Probably do a lot of stuff, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little montage, and this is the house. Yep. So I definitely think that this is way better than what we had before. I think this is a huge improvement. Looking back, every time I would look at this house, it just seemed like it was really lacking detail, and I think that was the problem. Of course, we did change the shape a little bit, but now it's actually a functional house as well, with like rooms in it and things to do. Before, it was just like basically really tight and small when you come in. Not a great space, and now you can go up and check out everything inside. And I'm actually just noticing that there's a broken window that I forgot to fill in, so we're also going to do that. But this is the front door, and as you come in, there's a little hallway space here where I have put snow, or wait, is this snow? No. Okay, this cat's name, see, I need more name tags. This cat's name is going to be Alexander, because there was a commenter who said that they wanted this one's name to be Alexander because of the different colored eyes, which I think is really cool. So this is Alexander as soon as I get a name tag. If you come down this hallway, this is the kitchen area, which I've kind of sectioned off with some really cool colored concrete, or not concrete. Is this terracotta or concrete? I think it's I think it's terracotta, but I love this color. I really, really love this color, and it's supposed to be blue, but of course it's obviously like a dark purple color, like a royal purple, which I think looks really neat. And this is the kitchen. We have a refrigerator and a little place to keep recipes and a little bit of lighting, kind of a lower ceiling, but I think it adds nice detail, and a stovetop as well where the cat likes to sit for some reason. And then coming over here, you have another narrow hallway with a little bit of decoration, a painting, and some more lighting. And we have a little place for some saplings to grow. Not actually grow, I hope, because I wouldn't want a full-grown tree in my house, but just to kind of chill and get some sunlight when it's daytime. And I'm super happy, again, that we did switch shaders, because I would be so sad if I could not see this water from the window. Oh my gosh, isn't this pretty? Like, I love this so much, being able to see everything the way that it looks. And doesn't the cow dome just look magical from here? I know I keep talking about it, but I think it looks really awesome. And if you come over this way, we have, I was gonna make this like a little dining room. I think I'm gonna put in like an actual table in here eventually, but I love this orange glazed terracotta. I love this pattern so much. Orange is one of my favorite colors. I just think orange and like cyan goes so well together because they're basically opposites. And this is so elegant and floral and cute, and it just really brightens up the whole area, makes everything look really nice. But yeah, we have a little seating area with a little bit of storage up top. And yeah, you can sit here with a friend, have some coffee, just kind of chat and look out over the lake, which I think also looks really nice from here. Going upstairs, where we have like the bedroom / office area, we immediately come to some storage that I've set up. So this is where I would like, you know, hoard all of my treasures and everything. I'll probably put a few things in here, maybe mark some things off with item frames, and just grab my stuff in the morning, get ready to go. I have a little sitting area here with a desk where if I want to do some writing or make a list or something, and I can look out over the window at the beautiful view that we have out here. And again, very similar to the one downstairs, but I love this view. It's so nice. Just all the lighting, and I love how much of the sky you can see. Like, those stars are great. And same here, little tiny window that I need to fix. Okay, there, better. That's the same color glass and everything. Where was the one window that was broken that we saw? I think it was this one. Doop, doop. Not sure how I managed to do that, but that one's fixed. Anyways, if you come in here, yeah, you'll notice there's like a really high ceiling and everything, with some barriers here, and looks pretty good. I think that adds a lot of detail. We have tons of lanterns in here. I just think they look really pretty, and you really can't have too many of them. I mean, maybe you can. Maybe some people look at this and be like, oh my god, why are there so many lanterns? But I think it looks good. I like it. I don't mind it at all. And definitely no mobs spawning up here. At least I hope not. And then I have an actual tree in my bedroom. I bet you guys are jealous. How many of you can say that you have an actual tree in your bedroom? Not many, I bet. But this ended up being a really weird shaped tree, but it works because it's like not too big, not too small. And I think it's just kind of cool. We can pretend that, you know, I have a little garden in my bedroom. And the bedroom is not sectioned off. I like a lot of my rooms to be like open and airy, and I think it makes it feel more like elegant and inviting. So this is the bedroom, and I put a little sign there that says good night, and as well as some decoration. Once we actually have the materials to make a conduit, we'll probably take out this Heart of the Sea unless we get another one. But for now, it's there with 2 diamonds above, and it's just a cozy little place to sleep. In fact, we are gonna go ahead and do so. Ooh, and you know what? I actually have some room for decoration here. I might put like some shelving or something. Definitely have the space for it. And another thing I would like to do is eventually when we go to the jungle, I want to get some birds. Maybe we could have like a little sitting place for birds here, or make a bird cage or something. But yeah, let's go to sleep and see what this place looks like in the morning. And here we are in the early morning. Not too different. I think this place looks beautiful at night, but also nice during the day. The sky is kind of a soft pink color as the sun comes up. And I have Mr. Skeleton to greet us in the morning. Something about this painting I just really like. I don't know. Like, skeletons are kind of edgy and scary, but at the same time, look, he's got flowers around him, so I don't mind it at all. Okay. So this is the porch, or the, what's it called? Is it called a veranda? Balcony? Whatever. Where again you can see the cow farm, you can see the ocean, technically. You can't see the volcanoes out there, but you can see pretty far. And it does wrap around a little bit. I guess I'm missing a couple blocks. I don't have slabs. I will fill this in. I don't know what this is. I guess I have a few flaws here, but yeah, this does wrap around a little ways, so you can kind of see out over the forest lake, which is really cool. Just a nice view out here, and yeah, not a whole lot else that you can see from this location. Well, you can see the front entryway, so I guess we could see, you know, like who goes there if somebody comes to visit, something like that. But yeah, that's the house as a whole, so I think it looks pretty good. And now that I've shown you guys the whole house, I think what we're gonna do to go ahead and wrap up this episode is something that I've been wanting to do for quite a while. It's something that I have never done in Minecraft. Actually, two things I've never done in Minecraft. One is I want to make a banner. I want to make a banner that is going to be really cool and detailed and decorative, and I want to put it on a shield. I've never used a shield ever. I don't know how they work at all. And I'm going to have to kind of learn, and it's going to be a process, so I hope you guys will be patient with me. But I've heard that they're really useful. You kind of need a shield, so that's what I'm going to make right now. And I do know that the first thing that you need is a loom, and I think you make it, or is it just two? Like this? Yeah, okay, so here's a loom. And I do have some materials because I've been looking online at exactly how you make cool banners. Should I just put this on top? Does that make, I don't think it makes a whole lot of sense, but it's sort of, it's a weird looking block. It kind of looks like a computer in a way. Like, you look at it and this looks like where you would insert a disc or something. I don't know. It's weird looking. But anyways, okay. So you make a banner, you put the banner in here. This is the color, I guess, and then this is the pattern that you want to add. So that seems pretty straightforward. So I think I'm going to take some time and try to come up with a design that I want to go on a shield, something that's going to look really cool. Something that is going to be kind of elegant and neat and very blue. So I'm going to take a couple minutes, sort of think about it, and I'll be back with you guys in just a moment. Oh boy. Okay. This is a lot more in-depth than I thought it was going to be. I feel very overwhelmed right now. I kind of made an oopsie and made 3. I thought all 3 of these were pretty cool, but I do have a winner in mind. And the one we're going to go with for our shield emblem is going to go ahead and be this one. I really like the white to blue gradient, and also it's got the cool flower design, and it just incorporates a bunch of cool colors, so I think we're going to go with that. Second place would probably go to this one, and then third is this one, because cyan to black just really didn't look as good as I thought it was going to. Probably will do something with this one, I don't know what, but for now these are just going to stay here, and I'm going to figure out how to slap this onto a shield. I know there's a way to copy these, I'm not sure how. I'm going to make a few extras of this one, and then we'll get to work. So next we have to make a shield, and I have no idea how you do this. How do you make a shield? Okay, so apparently it's like this. Oh, shield. Okay, we got a shield. Very cool. I guess I'm holding it. So this is right click is blocking. You can't move very much, which makes sense. Okay. And then to put the banner on it, we go like that. Whoa, does that look different? Did it actually change it? I think it looks different. Here. Yeah, it does. It looks different. It doesn't look as cool. It's not a bad shield design. So we'll stick with it for sure. Now, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna test this thing out. We're just gonna take a few minutes here and go on a little expedition. The last time we went to the Nether, it did not end super well. So I think what we're gonna go ahead and do, first off, can I offhand this? Okay, that's really cool. So sword in this hand, click to attack, right to block, very nice. We're gonna head to the Nether, and what we are gonna do is try and get some blaze rods, because we have, I have almost like a half stack of ender pearls saved up, and what I do not have are blaze rods to turn them into Eye of Ender. And why do I need Eye of Ender? Well, I think you guys can probably guess. I do have plans pretty soon. Once we have, you know, the materials and we feel like we're in a good spot, we are going to try and get to the Ender Dragon and at least the stronghold and just kind of make a little camp out there. I have no idea how far away it could possibly be. In fact, now that I think about it, I remember hearing somebody or a video or something mentioning that sometimes strongholds are actually underneath villages, and sometimes if you dig straight down from where the bell is, where the well is, there's a stronghold. So there is a well over there, and obviously, you know, we found this village, so it could even be as close as there. I have no idea. Does that mean I'm gonna go over there and dig down right now? No, I think I want to get some Eye of Enders first, just to make sure, because #1 rule of Minecraft is, you know, don't dig straight down. So I think we're gonna go ahead and go to the Nether, and I'll see you guys in there in just a second. Hello, Cerberuses, it's me. I don't know where the third one of you went. Wasn't there a third one? Do you guys remember? I don't know, but you guys should have some steak, and we'll just make a third one. And then later I'll come back and it'll be all grown up, and then we'll have the 3 Cerberuses. And again, this is another thing where once I get a name tag, they will have names. I'm just so starved for name tags. I think I've gotten exactly just the one, and that's how I named Wisp, but that was about it. So here we are in the Nether. And I'm gonna make note of our coordinates, which are 695, 120. Not gonna forget those. And we're gonna do some exploring. I think we're gonna head over to the fortress and see if we can get some blaze rods like I was talking about. So I just gotta remember where that's at. I think it was just over that way. It was very close from where we spawn in. And I'll see you guys over at the fortress in just a second. Ooh, there's a ghast. There's a ghast. Wow, did I actually get him in one shot? Look at all the XP going down into the sea. I'm sad. No! Jump over here. Oh, be careful. No, don't! Hello? Why did he jump in there? I guess he's going swimming. So, I know where we're at, and I heard a blaze. Hello? So we're gonna very carefully... What is going on with magma cubes today? That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I keep doing that. I really should be hitting him with my looting sword instead. Let's see if it dropped a blaze rod. I don't think it dropped one. Oh, no it did. Okay, very cool. So, I forget why, but we need 6. I think 6 is the amount you need to do something. Wait, it's a spawner! Oh my god, it's just right here. It's perfect. Alright, let's see if we can kill some of these guys without taking too much damage ourselves and utilize our shield, because this is... Ooh! Two at once. Yikes! Alright, we have 5 already. Gimme. Another one? Ooh. This is kind of a weird space, but okay. Alright, so this is relatively safe. I think I'm gonna fill in that lava right there. Oop. Maybe I should have brought a golden apple or something with me. Yay, I blocked it. Alright, we got 8. How many do we want? Because this is like a really easy way to get them. Should I just get a half stack and then leave? And we can make some brewing stands and stuff? Or I don't know. I don't know how many Eyes of Ender I need exactly. I didn't really think about it. I wasn't anticipating, you know, it being this easy to obtain them, I guess. But I'm gonna spend a little bit of time here killing them, and when we have a half stack, I think we'll leave. So probably gonna turn that into an XP farm eventually. Have easy transportation over to that spot. I could definitely see us doing that in a future episode. So for now, we're gonna head home. We're gonna take these blaze rods and we're gonna wrap things up for today. Another successful day of adventuring. So I'm very happy with everything we got done here today. I really love our newly remodeled house. I think it looks great, and I look forward to, you know, spending a lot of time in here with you guys. And I think for now we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode. Probably in the next one we're gonna go ahead and look for a stronghold, because I do think we're ready to at least find one and kind of set up a safe area in there. And pretty soon we're going to be taking on the Ender Dragon, so I hope you guys are excited about that. I know that I definitely am. And if you guys did enjoy this episode, don't forget to leave a like, comment, maybe consider subscribing, and if you are already subscribed, don't forget to hit the bell. You know, every little bit of that does help me out, but definitely hit the bell so you can stay updated on the latest videos. I upload every Monday and Friday, so be sure not to miss those. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I really had a great time with you. Once again, my name is Sierra, and I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you have a great day. Bye!